Welcome to my channel. And in today's video, we will take a look at the untold story of how Maradona's Hand of God goal happened. The shocking twist that nobody saw coming. But before we get into the video, if you love football and want to hear the best stories from around the world, then make sure you subscribe to our channel so you never miss another upload. Also, please give this video a thumbs up, as it really helps us grow and bring you more videos. Status as a football god was solidified when he led Argentina to victory at the 1986 World Cup. But the road to the final was not an easy one. The Albiceleste had to face off against some tough opponents, including a very formidable England team. It all came down to the quarter-final tie between Argentina and England at the Azteca Stadium in Mexico City. England went ahead in the 51st minute thanks to a penalty from their captain, Brian Robson. The tension was palpable as both teams fought hard to break the deadlock. With only a few minutes left on the clock, it seemed like the match would end in a draw and go down to a penalty shootout. That was when Maradona took matters into his own hands, literally. He scored twice in quick succession, once with his feet and once with his hand, sending shockwaves around the world. Argentina won the match 2-1 and went on to lift the World Cup trophy for the second time. The first time they had done so was back in 1978. Now, Maradona's Hand of God goal has been analyzed countless times over the years. Some have argued that it was nothing more than a lucky fluke, while others have claimed it was a deliberate attempt to deceive the English defense. There has even been speculation that Maradona planned the move with his teammates beforehand. However, a former teammate of Maradona has come forward with some new details about the goal. Former Argentina international revealed that Maradona told him about the Hand of God goal days before it happened. In an interview, Valdano said, "He told me he was going to score a goal with his hand, and I thought he was joking. But now I'm not so sure." This revelation has only added to the mystery surrounding the goal. If Maradona really did tell Valdano about the goal beforehand, then it lends credence to the theory that it was no accident. However, there is one major plot hole in Valdano's story. At the time, he was playing for Spain's Real Madrid and Maradona was playing for Italy's SSC Napoli. So how could Maradona have possibly pulled off the Hand of God goal if he was on the other side of Europe? Well, it turns out that Maradona actually did try to score with his hand against England at the 1986 World Cup. In fact, he tried to do it twice. In the first half, he reached up with his hand and made contact with the ball, but it was not enough to send it into the net. The second time he tried, however, he managed to connect with the ball cleanly and send it flying past the helpless English goalkeeper, Peter Shilton. The truth is that Maradona was simply in the right place at the right time. He was close enough to the goal to reach up and make contact with the ball before Shilton could react. There was no elaborate plan, no trickery involved. Just a bit of luck and quick reflexes. Perhaps the most surprising part of the Hand of God goal is that Maradona was able to get away with it. In today's game, there is so much scrutiny on players and every decision is analyzed by experts. Back in 1986, however, technology was not as advanced and the officials were not as vigilant. The linesman was in a better position to see the goal, and he initially flagged for offside. However, he quickly changed his mind and signaled for a goal. Even the referee seemed hesitant to award the goal, but he eventually relented. In today's game, the goal would have been ruled out for handball. However, back in 1986, the rules were different. The only way a goal could be ruled out for handball was if the player deliberately handled the ball to score. Maradona's explanation for the goal was that he used his hand because it was a World Cup game, and those are worth any trickery. The ball came out of the air like a kick from a bicycle, and I punched it without thinking. This explanation may seem far-fetched, but it is not out of character for Maradona. The Argentine was known for his unpredictable behavior and often said outrageous things that could not be verified. Interestingly, the Hand of God goal was not the only time Maradona got away with handball. In a match against Peru in 1985, he was caught on camera handling the ball in the penalty area. The referee did not see the incident, and play continued. In the 81st minute, Maradona scored a goal that turned out to be the winner. Afterwards, he celebrated by making a circular motion with his finger and thumb, pretending that he was holding a ball. When asked about the incident, he simply shrugged and said, "What can I say?" The referee didn't see anything. The Hand of God goal remains one of the most controversial moments in football history. There is no doubt that it was a pivotal moment in the match against England and ultimately helped Argentina to win the World Cup. However, it is also clear that Maradona got away with something that would not fly today. So, what do you think? Do you think Maradona's Hand of God goal was intentional or just a lucky fluke? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe so you never miss another upload. We bring you the craziest, funniest, and most controversial stories from the world of football. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.